good, everybody? Welcome to my first tech review video. Basically, this video has been planned for quite a while now, but I guess we're finally here. What I'll be running you through is the user experience that I've had with these timepieces, running them side by side. I've had the Sony SMARTWATCH 3 for well over 9 months, whereas I've only had the HUAWEI GT for well over 2 to 3 months. I'll run you through both devices' specifications from the hardware point of view as well as the software point of view, and at the end of the day you decide which one is more tailored towards your needs and which one you would prefer to buy between both timepieces. And I hope you enjoy my video. Cheers, guys. Well, obviously, one of the first things I'll run us through is the difference in design language. The one on my left, which is the HUAWEI, has the whole circular setup going on for itself, whereas the Sony SMARTWATCH 3 has got a bit of a rectangular, bit of a square-like setup going on for itself. If you look at the top, there is a small perforation. That's a built-in microphone. Basically, it's used to respond to texts, issue commands towards your phone, and interact with your phone using voice interaction. The HUAWEI GT, however, doesn't have that going on for itself. It's got no external or internal microphone. Yeah, it just has the whole double button placement, whereas the Sony SMARTWATCH 3 only has one button. The purpose of this button on the Sony SMARTWATCH 3 is just to lock the phone or wake up the screen, whereas for the HUAWEI, the purpose is differ. The top button, when pressed, will pop up the various functions that the phone has, whether Find My Phone, flashlight, alarm, and other functions it has going on for itself. If you press the bottom button, it brings up the fitness menu, because this is a fitness watch as opposed to the Sony on the other side. If you flip it over to the back, you'll notice that it has got sensors. Those sensors are basically meant to monitor your heart. It's a heart rate sensor as well as a pulse sensor. You are able, with this watch, you're able to monitor your heart rate as well as your sleep patterns, and they are recorded in real time. The sensor doesn't really go off, so you don't really have the luxury of choosing whether to power it up or to keep it off. It just stays, it's always on. It's an always on function. With the Sony SMARTWATCH 3, it doesn't have that going on for itself. It's simply a plain cover at the back with the flap covering the USB charging port, which is a micro USB. Yeah, with regards to design language, that's pretty much it. And also the straps on the HUAWEI are pretty easy to change. If you have the conventional watch straps, you can easily swap them out by simply sliding that little clip right there. With the Sony SMARTWATCH, it's built into the body of the watch, so you can't really change out the strap. You can, but it requires you pushing the screen into the strap for it to come off, and I don't want to risk damaging it. It's pretty fragile, but it's not as interchangeable as it is for the HUAWEI GT. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the physical side. Alright, the next thing I'll touch on is the internals of both watches. The Sony SMARTWATCH 3 is running an operating system known as Wear OS, whereas the HUAWEI is running an operating system known as Lite OS. Some of the advantages that I feel Wear OS has over Lite OS is the fact that you can have support from third-party developers. You can install applications from the Play Store and from the watch's App Store. With this one, you're unable to do that. But some of the advantages that I feel it has over the Sony SMARTWATCH 3 is the fact that you're able to do 5 days of battery without recharging it, as opposed to the Sony SMARTWATCH 3, which after 2 days of usage you definitely need to boost it up. Yeah, I think that's the major disadvantage. With regards to watch faces, both watches do have a number of good watch faces. However, With the Huawei, you're only restricted to the kind of faces that it comes with straight out of the box. Whereas with the Sony, you can download additional watch faces from the App Store as well as other developers that you come across. Another advantage that I feel the Sony smartwatch has over the Huawei smartwatch is the fact that it's got 4 gigs of onboard storage. That storage can be used to synchronize music onto the memory of the watch, and you can easily go jogging with the watch while you leave your phone behind, so you don't have to worry about the bulk of your phone being on you as you embark on your fitness activities. With this one, you cannot synchronize music. You also cannot add any applications from any third-party developers. You just have to work with what's given to you straight out of the box. Another advantage that I feel the Sony Smartwatch 3 has over the Huawei with regards to internals is connectivity. This watch has Wi-Fi connectivity, so that means you can be able to connect to your phone while you're out there, as long as you're connected to a Wi-Fi that was used on your phone while you are wearing your watch. With this one, the only form of connectivity between it and your phone is the Bluetooth that is within the system. Yeah, pretty much I guess that's it with regards to the internals. So, final thoughts. Is the Huawei GT worth the 4,200 kwacha price tag in comparison to the Sony Smartwatch 3's 1,800 kwacha price tag? Well, it's subjective, and the main reason as to why I'm saying it's subjective is because the Huawei does have sensors going on for itself. You can monitor your heart rate, you can monitor your sleep patterns, you can monitor a bunch of vitals going on, and it also records them, and you can sync it together with your phone, and it will keep the data for as long as you wish. Yeah, with regards to fitness tracking, anytime, any day, it's the more superior device because it's more recent, the hardware is more recent, so it's better in that department. With the Sony smartwatch, I feel you get additional functionality. You're able to install applications that are tailored to what you like. You're able to store music and various files on it, and you're also able to kind of leave your phone at home, as opposed to the Huawei GT. I don't think you can connect to Wi-Fi, so this one has the Wi-Fi functionality. So if you have Wi-Fi at your workplace, you can connect it and interact with your phone that has remained back at home. But with regards to style, I feel this one is a bit more stylish. I mean, it's circular, it's classy. You can put it on while wearing smart or office wear. I feel it's a bit of an all-rounder because the design language is just phenomenal. It's pretty good, as well as the resolution. This one has got an OLED screen. This one has got a TFT screen, which is old tech, but it's really up to what works for you. Are you looking for functionality, a bit of practicality, or are you looking for style, improved fitness tracking, and yeah, additional support from your tech company? Because I feel Huawei is still rendering software support, and it's still getting started because it's just getting started because this is a bit more recent. With this one, it's possible that you will not be getting any support with time. It's old tech. It came out in 2016. So yeah, pretty much that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Do hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope to bring you guys more content. Cheers. Have a good one.